Hello, my name is Cal Lewis. I'm principal owner of Lewis Nursery Farms. We're located in Rocky Point, North Carolina, which is in Pender County, about 15 miles north of Wilmington in the southeastern part of North Carolina. I'm a third generation grower following my grandfather and father. We're producing strawberries now for regional retailers such as Harris Teeter, who are now sourcing berries more locally and regionally due to the proximity to the market and being able to harvest it at its full ripeness and flavor and get it to the market in a prompt period of time. Our climate here in southeastern North Carolina allows us to be as early as anyone in the state, along with the soil conditions that we have, which is a more sandy, loamier soil, which warms up rapidly and is well drained, which is very conducive for good production of strawberries. We start in November with what we call our winter tunnels, which are solar heated, not greenhouses, but rather heated with the sun light, which warms up during the day and they cool off at night. So we do have freeze problems during the winter, so our production is not quite as high as it is outside. Once the plants come out of dormancy about the 1st of March each year, they'll produce flowers about the 15th of March. And then they'll continue producing flowers over about a 6-week period. The flowers turn into green fruit and over a 30-day period ripen into a red fruit. And this occurs over a 6-week period here in southeastern North Carolina. Our traditional spring fields like these we use about 16 to 17,000 plants per acre. They're a little more than a foot apart down the row with two rows on each bed. Our traditional desired production achievement on an acre of strawberries is about 20,000 pounds per acre, which is close to about 2,000 trays of these 8x1 pound consumer packs. Once the first fruit is ripe in the spring of the year, which traditionally is the first week of April, we'll go over our fields every 3 days, which will put us about 15 times over each field for harvest over a 2-month period. We traditionally start our harvest on the 1st of April. We alert our retailers and customers of the timing each year. We'll harvest the fruit early as possible in the mornings, pre-cool it, and ship it out that night. It takes about 125 to 150 people to harvest our strawberry crop annually. A lot of our workers work here year-round, but a lot of them also come up from Florida after the harvest is over there. Strawberries are picked straight into the consumer pack that they're going to be purchased from at the retailer. This is to minimize the bruising and the handling. Our berries are loaded on to field trucks, pre-cooled, coated with traceability codes, dates they were harvested, and pre-cooled to 34 degrees, at which temperature they're held and are transported via truck to Harris Teeter. Our season finishes up about the Memorial Day, at which time we start destroying our plants from this year and preparing our soil for the subsequent year. After the plastic and the irrigation systems are laid in late September, we get our plants the 1st of October and they're planted with a growing period till about mid-December, at which time they'll go into a state of dormancy until about March of the subsequent year, and then they'll come out and start flowering and leafing for the spring crop, which occurs about April. I want to thank you for stopping at Lewis Farms, learning a little bit about us, learning a little bit about North Carolina strawberry production, and hopefully you'll stop by Harris Teeter and look for our fruit.